FreeMMOStation.com.
Hey everybody, welcome to FreeMMOStation. I'm Skyline Shore, and this is going to be my first impression look at Golden Rush, a new MOBA. It's a very unusual MOBA. Coming out here from an indie studio, which I don't even know the name. I can't even think of it off the top of my head. I guess it's by, the developer is called Forby's Consultant Ltd. What? As a developer? What? Okay, anyways, so yeah, this game came out of nowhere. Like, absolutely. You know, last year we had tons of MOBAs. It's true, we had a huge rush of MOBAs. But now, coming out of nowhere, we have Golden Rush. And this game actually seems very much inspired by some sort of like mini games or like these modifications of Dota 2 and the original Dota game. Sort of like off-branch, offshoot games, little small mini games. And what they did was, it seems they kind of butchered like those very basic, simple ideas, tried to like overcomplicate things, but at the same time, they took away from the things that should be complicated and deep, like the, I guess you could, like the hero kits, you know, like the characters themselves. They don't really have much character at all, and overall this game just doesn't have character. Absolutely, the mixed reviews I feel for this game are completely warranted, because overall the graphics look like it's made for the browser, and in fact there are some browser MOBA that look and play better than this game, like Tome Immortal Arena, Air Mech, Dragons and Titans, and those games, you know, actually I had a lot of fun with all of those games for very different reasons. You know, they're all different MOBA, but Golden Rush, it should be a unique game. It does use a sort of unique sort of gameplay mechanic, where instead of just 2 teams, you actually have 4 teams, and you fight all around the map. You have like a jungle. Like, basically, you're all fighting inside of a jungle, and there's towers all over the place. There's not really lanes or anything. It's very brawly. It's really a battle arena, and you know, some of those concepts are pretty cool. You got to capture points, or you got to capture these towers, and there's neutrals all over the place. But the truth is that you can get this experience. You can go play Dota 2 for free. You can go play some of these like little game modes and everything. Have a significantly better experience, far better game engine, and overall way more interesting characters that actually have character. In fact, whenever you start the game, you don't even get to learn the characters' names. They might have names, but whenever you are introduced into the game, you just know them as Mage, or Barbarian, or Archer, or whatever, man. It just, there's really nothing special about this game. It truly feels like it's just been machined out. Like there was some sort of stencil that they found on the internet and just spray painted it, and you know, that's this game, Golden Rush. That's my first impressions, you know. Like, the game doesn't look good. The Fog of War is glitchy as hell, as you see it. It sort of like pixelates away, if that's even a verb, but there you go. There's a new word, man. It just looks really shitty, kind of. Textures are rough. The game is really sticky. For instance, there is a turn rate in the game. However, that compiled with the stickiness of the game makes it even more sticky, and it just feels like everything is so laggy. And I do believe there's actually a huge amount of latency because they have kind of shoddy servers. And yeah, overall, the game is just pretty poorly done. The user experience, which is something that I could definitely review, you know, fully as a first impression. The user experience is bad. The UI is ugly, and it's also very much in the way. Not really that functional either. Just a whole lot of borders, man, all in my face. I hate when games do that. Just a bunch of borders just bombarding my eyeballs. But yeah, so there's a couple of things that I truly am very awkward feeling about with Golden Rush, and that would be the fact that you actually have progression outside of the matches. This was kind of done in a game called Prime World, where you do have this sort of like energy system outside of the matches. Like, you can only play certain characters so many times before you have to recharge your energy. That's something that we are used to with freemium or mobile games, especially with dungeon crawlers on the market there. But they also had like this sort of city building mechanic where you could build up your city, and you got some bonuses from that. In this game, it actually kind of borrows from that idea, and very much I think Golden Rush seems like it was sort of marketed toward like a mobile audience, just not on mobile, so, and not even on browser, which is really awkward, I guess. Overall, yeah, this game just isn't hitting any market, and it's not hitting any sweet spots either, like, genuinely, as a game itself. It's just, it's really in the wrong place, wrong time, and overall, the quality of the product itself is just pretty shitty. But some of the ideas do seem borrowed from some games that could work depending on the genre and how it's done. But in this game, especially in a MOBA, it's really touchy to have outside progression. You know, when you're outside the matches, being able to equip different items so that you are strong. You literally are stronger if you purchase and get different items to equip to yourself. You can also get consumables outside of the match. So is this game pay to win? I haven't played it enough to really see, but I was so fed up with the game that I just cut it out. I really was not interested, actually, to find out if more about this game, you know, if it actually truly is pay to win, or, I mean, what do you even define as pay to win, right? If players can eventually grind up and get these items, does that make it pay to win? In my opinion, in a sense, yeah. Like, if you're competing in an arena with other people that have the opportunity to purchase items to make themselves stronger, then yes, that's pay to win. It's a little bit different when you're playing a game like PlanetSide 2 because it's a persistent game, so everybody's better than you all the time. But when you're in arenas that are supposed to be competitive, I don't care if it's a for fun casual game. If you're in arenas, instanced zones, and somebody is able to purchase items or equip something outside of those zones to better them for that single mission, for that single instance, then yeah, it's either pay to win or it's just whatever. The mechanic is stupid. Fuck that. No, I'm not doing it. Golden Rush is sticky, has no character. The spells are super basic. Basically, you can play any other MOBA. In fact, you can specifically play Dota 2 and go play one of the very specific like little game modes or modifications that players have made. And essentially, you're going to be playing Golden Rush. There's actually a game mode very, very similar, which I'm almost certain Golden Rush is actually copying on Dota 2. So you go play that right now for free. You don't got to mess with anything in Golden Rush. Does it offer anything whatsoever? No, it doesn't. And I did not have fun with it at all. Done. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm Skyline Shore with FreeMMOStation, and this is my opinion. Remember that. This is a first impression, not a full review, but I tell it like it is. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time.